Hi, I'm Kim Brown. Glad you could join me today here in the corner. What are or were your favorite parenting disciplinary tools? Was it time out? Time to separate from society? Think about those words and deeds? Or was it more hands-on, hard, and stern? One Friday afternoon at 5 p.m., I took my little family of 4 children to the grocery store for our weekly shopping. Now, those 4 children included a newborn and a newly turned 2-year-old, who, by the way, had not had a nap that day. The store was full of people, and I was holding the newborn and pushing the shopping cart, and the 2-year-old was sitting underneath. And as we rounded one of the aisles, the 2-year-old asked if he could hold the box of vanilla wafers I had just taken off of the shelf. And I made an unreasonable request of that little boy. I said, "Wait a minute." And that was the last straw for him. He lost it. He flipped out. He went ballistic. He rolled off the bottom of that shopping cart screaming at the top of his lungs. And that actually produced the best decision I had made that entire day. I gathered my little family, we left that shopping cart sitting right where it was, and we went home. But when we arrived, that little 2-year-old paid for his meltdown. He was disciplined, and I felt justified. Now, thankfully, since that time, he and I both have forgiven me. I did the best I could with what I knew back then. What are the unreasonable, unrealistic, ridiculous demands and requirements you make of yourself? What if you could learn to motivate yourself in an encouraging way rather than pushing or pulling or shaming or punishing? I propose 5 ways to effectively motivate yourself in an encouraging way towards your goals. And here they are. Number 1, tap. Tap on the meridian points. And if this is a recurring issue for you, I suggest that first tap on the karate chop point. And you can say something like, "This always happens to me. This happens all the time. This always happens. And it's okay. I let it go. I let it all go. It's safe to let it go. I'll let it go." Squeeze your wrist. Take a deep breath. Let it out and say peace. And go to your happy place. Or you can imagine yourself reaching your goal. What would that be like? What would it feel like? What could you believe? Gather all the resources that you need to prove to yourself this is your purpose. This is why you're doing this. This is what you want. Then squeeze your wrist, take a deep breath, let it out, and say peace. And number 2, ask. Ask yourself some questions. You've heard me say that before. Ask yourself, what can I do to help make this journey more enjoyable for me? Find some ways. They don't have to be big ways. It can be something little, like sleep late on your day off. Something to help make this journey be more enjoyable for you. Number 3, say. Develop an affirmation, a grounding affirmation, a way to reaffirm and refocus, a way to remind yourself of why you're on this journey. It doesn't have to be complicated. It can even be one single word. But find a statement or a word that can reaffirm and refocus yourself. Number 4, hug. Everybody needs to know that they are important and valuable. Everybody needs that reaffirming reassurance. And what I'm suggesting to you, you can do this as well, but I'm suggesting that you place your hand on your chest and take some deep and gentle breaths for a few moments. And just allow that to calm you, refocus you, ground you. You'll be amazed at what it will do. And number 5, act. Change your position. If you can't leave the area, you can readjust your weight on your feet. Take a step forward, take a step backwards. If you're in the car, you can turn on some music, do some chair dancing, sing along, roll the window down, get some fresh air. Change your position in some way. You can also go to a mirror or turn your phone around and smile. Give yourself a big smile. Give yourself a thumbs up. Do something to reaffirm, to acknowledge yourself. It's okay. It's all right. I'm still with you. I'm here. I'm supporting you. I'm encouraging you. Use these 5 ways to motivate yourself in an encouraging way, because you really are worth it. Thanks for watching this video. Remember, no matter what you've experienced in the past, today is a new day. See you next time.